наши ловеры. Просто зашел посмотреть. А сегодня у нас вторая часть идет прохождения новенькой игры Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legasy. Мы с вами сегодня побегаем по Хогвартсу. Скорее всего, просто бесцельно, без каких-либо. Просто поисследуем территорию. Может быть, все-таки что-нибудь там по квесте. Вот. Стримчик сегодня небольшой, потому что очень сильно устал на работе. Погнали. Я, как у других обзорщиков, других стримеров, блогеров смотрел, в принципе, игра достаточно интересная. Плюс она очень сейчас высокие положительные оценки имеет. Вот. Как бы ее действительно интересно пройти. Ее очень ждали долго. Так же, как я в свое время Marvel Avengers. Правда, в сравнении с Avengers, да. Как мы? Пытаемся? Взял только по времени очень. И как обычно, когда я работаю, достаточно будем нас. Хогвартс. О, привет, Шопа. Не видел тебя вчера. А. Ну, спать это тоже очень хорошо. Можно. Мы все-таки лагаем. Хоть как я и не пытался сегодня, что-то очень странно. Ну, у меня-то все, что можно, не попустило, но я вчера очень долго пытался включиться. А, это да, это нужное дело. Обязательно. Так. Ну, какие-то странички. Ой, ой-ой-ой. Это просто так, с тобой никуда не уйдешь. Не отпустят.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Напряженно. Открыть карту. Так. Хогвартс. Первый. Бра-бра-бра. Так. Заклинание. Ну давайте мы сначала заклинание.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Он же в Лондоне.
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious lock. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Огромный комплекс. Опыт получил. Так. Пользуйтесь огромный компас. Я только так не понял, мне выйти надо или что? Так. Выйти мне не дают. Так, нет. 5-10. Да стоять ты. Так. Ищу. Совсем не. Да стой ты, блин. Что за управление? Что это значит? Так, куда идти? То есть, через другое крыло, что ли? Я же на мини-карте всё. Так, ну, дальше-то чё? Ой, ты. Кто тут за управление? Что такое? Давай дверь открывай.
Revelio.
Как мне пройти-то? Я же сюда, ну? Что это такое? Стоять! Стой ты! Ты остановиться можешь?
Revelio.
Она... Ну, это вряд ли. А долго же. Вообще это управление. Так вот. А, все. Нет. Понял. Да ладно. Во. Сейчас сразу нет. Нормальное управление. Ты вчера кошмарился. попасть.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Как идти? А. Что я сделал? Хорошо. Да? Лишь. Лисик. Есть? Да? Нет, это определенно не то, что должно быть.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to include it.
Мне надо. А, нафиг. Ой. Скажите. Да. Это непонятно. Я, например, все никак не могу понять, что у меня, блин, с управлением. Потому что вот сейчас она вообще сама бежит.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Что там?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Взглянуть.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here. Thank you.
Я с Гриффиндорцами дружу.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Ладно, допустим, я
Seems that we are
первый
in
раз.
dire need
А
of
остальные-то
review.
чё?
Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так. Ну что, погнали. Я успел.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You won't just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have
Хороший
the
урок.
basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was
Привет,
thinking
Углуск.
that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Мы тут
After me.
пытаемся уроки посещать и заклинания учить. Пытаемся не окосеть от количества ППС.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Происходит.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Что нам тут?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the lock. That's it! Stay focused.
Так.
Excellent control. Happens to the best of us. Splendid!
И что это за... Что дальше делать?
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. Well, there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. Here we go.
There we go.
Так.
That's it!
Let us see this.
Угу. Это вызов.
Nicely done. Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Very good.
Так, ну и... Что это было?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Что, дракон вылезет?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Yes!
Кошара.
Not to worry.
Here we go. There we go.
Еще раз лошара.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Хоть сколько-то.
Excellent control there.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I
Very
mind.
good, both of you. Well done.
Так. То есть квиддича нет, а вот это вот они придумали, чтобы ученики играли? Да. Ну, допустим, квиддич, это всё-таки, подозреваю, его все-таки поставят, то есть делают. Я так понял, просто не успели. Поле квиддичное есть, скорее всего,
Class
просто
is
не успели
dismissed. Gather your things on
доделать.
the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived.
Да, но ты
I
была на
transferred
первом
here from
курсе тогда.
Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
О, гад.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Магия Лагаду.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as
Палочка просто
powerful.
концентрирует.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
На что похож Лагад?
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I'm glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Rono wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Professor.
A word if
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on
You wanted
clothing,
to speak with me,
precise.
Professor?
I
You
did.
know it won't work
I
on humans.
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Только мне кажется странным, что молоденькая девочка наедине с пожилым профессором. Так, и теперь нам защиту от темных. О! Неужели только мне кажется это
Hello.
странным?
How was your first day coming along?
Так. Дурацкое управление. Стой. Стой. Всё, ты встала. Что тут, блин, с управлением? Не понимаю. Это же ненормально, когда они сами по себе тут куда-то непонятно куда. Так, это понятно. Ну, нету. Неужели Оно такое само в себе. Мы идем. О, Пивс. Пивс, ты где? Мы видим, вот такой Пивс. Может,
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Herdian black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Погнали. Гардиан Левиоса. Левиоса, а не Левиоса.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Так, что надо? Куда его надо запихнуть?
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. How's the view?
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just have a quick laugh.
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all of my students for this adept.
Так, понял.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Хорошие уроки.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Это моя первая.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Так, ну что? Что у нас
Off on
тут
another
дальше?
adventure, are we?
Отправляем. Нам надо... Я хочу выйти на улицу. Так. Срочное снятие от Уизли. Пещерной палочки. Пойдемте тысяч. Люблю кого-нибудь бить. Особенно если за это мне... Так, ну... А я тоже хочу через дверь насквозь проходить. Ну или хотя бы не насквозь. Откройте дверь-то. О. идею. О, Пивс.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. Please, Pete, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous up, sought to trap me, confined me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee! Oh, thank you for this.
Книжки. Факты книжки забыл.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitationally, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Это
I'm flattered to hear
чувак
that.
похож больше
Sebastian's
на
not a bad duelist
12-летнего.
either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Я вступлю в клуб.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Кажется. А,
Try away now.
looked painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Taylor, Leviosa. Almost. Leviosa.
Стой. О.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
О, я 3-й уровень. Поздравляю себя. Так, что, граждане? Сегодня мы на палочках посражались. Так, побегали уроков. Прикольно. Вот. Всем до завтра. Завтра я, наверное, чуть-чуть пораньше выйду в эфирчик. Вот. В общем, всем пока.